We saw that the tropical primary forest loss in 2021 resulted in 2.5 gigatons of carbon emissions, which is equivalent to the total fossil fuel emissions of the country of India. So we're talking about really massive emissions and really big impacts on the climate. Typically, what we're seeing is trees getting cut down for agricultural expansion. In Brazil, for example, that tends to be primarily for cattle ranching, at least in the Amazon. Other parts of the world, Southeast Asia, we see more problems with palm oil, and certainly fires is a big part of that in some parts of the world as well.
We actually have new data this year that looks at loss due to fire, and we can see that a lot of the variability that we've seen over the past number of years has been due mostly to fire. Otherwise, loss that's not related to fire has just been stubbornly persistent. We did see some bright spots of hope from the 2021 data this year, and most notable was in Indonesia, which experienced a fifth year in a row of declining primary forest loss and a 25% reduction from 2020. And this really shows that government actions and corporate commitments to end deforestation are working there.
So there was a new wave of commitments at the COP last year to reduce forest loss by 2030. Most of the forest loss we saw in 2021 actually happened before those pledges took place. So we can think of this as a baseline for that going forward, but really it comes down to the kinds of national policies and constituencies in these tropical forest regions that are really going to make or break whether or not we get to those pledges by 2030.